Okay, so number 3 gives us a square, and it tells us that the perimeter of the square can be represented by the expression 16x plus 24. Now we have to understand that's the perimeter. It is not the length of a side. Remember that the length of one side is equal to every other side. They're all the same length. So perimeter is going to be each side added together. And I'm going to revisit that in just a second. So now the question is telling us to write an equivalent expression for the perimeter that shows the side length of the square. So we have to figure out what one side is out of the perimeter expression of 16x plus 24. So they give us perimeter equals 16x plus 24. And as we just said, perimeter is the same as one side plus the other side, which is equal, plus the third side plus the fourth side. So each side added together gives us the perimeter. There's a much easier way to look at this though. Side plus side plus side plus side is the same as saying 4 times the sides. Now that's going to be very important. If we can factor out that 4 from the length of the side, we can find out in this, by factoring out a 4, what that side length is. So let's factor out a 4 from 16x plus 24. Let's take a 4 out. Now we're going to multiply it by something inside these parentheses to get 16x and 24 out. 4 goes into 16. Well, that's easy. 4 times. 4 times 4 gives us 16. We have to keep the x for the variable. 4 times 4x is 16x. Now 4 goes into 24 6 times. So if we can look at how we factor this, 4 times 4 gives us 16, and 4 times 6 gives us 24. And that is our factored out side length of the square. So if we look at these relationships, if a square's perimeter is represented by 4s, and we took out a 4, and this is our side length, that's the answer to our question. We have 4 times 4x plus 6 equals the perimeter of our square.